morning, everyone. Today is May 19th, 2020. Hikaru's right here today. I don't know if he wants to be in the screen or not, but today we are going to learn about the letter on laymen and laywomen lacking wisdom in last Dharma age. Please join me in Gassho. Please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda. はい、上手にできました。We are going to chant Jojumon, followed by English translation. All sentient beings, as they hear the name, realize even one thought moment of shinjin and joy, which is directed to them from Amida's sincere mind and aspiring to be born in that land. They then attain birth and dwell in the stage of non-retrogression. Excluded are those who commit the 5 grave offenses and those who slander the right Dharma. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Namamach. Really? What's I do? Gotcha. Tuja. Grandma. Gotcha. Mommy, Gotcha. Grandma. Okay.
Matsudai Muchi no zaike shiju no nangyo taran tomogara wa kokoro hitotsu ni shite Amida Butto fukaku tanomi maira seteさらに世の方へ心を振らず一心一向にぶったすけたまえと申さん主情をばたとえ在後は人獣なりとも必ず皆如来は救いましますべしこれすなわち第18の念仏の右上の誓願の心なり核のごとく欠如しての上には寝ても覚めても命のあらん限りは 称名念仏すべきものなりあなかしこあなかしこ
On laymen and laywomen lacking wisdom in the last Dharma age. Laymen and laywomen lacking wisdom in the last Dharma age should realize that sentient beings who rely deeply and with singleness of mind on Amida Buddha and entrust themselves single-heartedly and steadfastly without ever turning their minds in any other direction to the Buddha to save them and unfailingly saved by Amida Tathagata, even if their evil karma is deep and heavy. This is the essence of the 18th vow of birth in the Pure Land through the Nembutsu. Once faith has been decisively settled in this way, they should, sleeping or waking, repeat the Nembutsu, saying the name of the Buddha as long as they live, humbly and respectfully. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Little kid with stick. I'm sure he wants to hit the bells. But today's letter is one of the most common letters we hear after Japanese talks, as well as Shonin Ichiryusho, which is on faith as fundamental. And contents of this letter can be divided into two. First section is from beginning through the 18th vow of birth in the Pure Land through the Nembutsu. And this section is talking about Anjin, settled mind, or Shinjin, entrusting heart. And second section is short, but from once faith has been through the end. So this section is talking about the gratitude for Buddha's benevolence. Good point. And almost all the letters of Rennyo Shonin we read until today talks about Shinjin, entrusting heart, or Anjin, settled mind. And the life after realizing Shinjin, entrusting heart. That is the life of Nembutsu, gratitude for Buddha's benevolence. And this letter is no exception. This letter only has really short lines, really short. But still, Rennyo Shonin's focus is Shinjin and gratitude. And I am supposing those who watches this series of videos are familiar of the idea of Dharma ages. But let me briefly introduce the idea. And from the time of Shakyamuni Buddha until 500 years after the passing of Shakyamuni Buddha, it's called right Dharma age. Now, practitioners are able to hear the right teaching and practice correctly in accordance with the teaching and attain awakening through their own power. And next 500 years after the right Dharma age is called Dharma age of semblance. And it looks similar to right Dharma age, but actually practitioners are able to hear the right teaching and practice correctly, but there is no awakening through their own power. And I believe a lot of people who practice hard in accordance with Buddha's teaching around this time, but no one was able to attain awakening. That is why it is called Dharma age of semblance. But in this age, people were able to gain merit and virtues through chanting and studying the Dharma and building stupas and temples. So when I think about the historical background, history of Buddhism, it is actually true that many people had built temples and stupas around this time. And next stage is called the last age of Dharma, last Dharma age. And this is 1500 years after the passing of Shakyamuni Buddha. And it is said this age lasts for 10,000 years. And in this age, there are still right teaching, but there is no practice nor awakening through their own power. So Rennyo Shonin's time in 15th century, even Shinran Shonin's time in 13th century, it was believed that the age has already entered the last Dharma age. And in this last Dharma age, we are not able to acquire merits and direct them towards own or the others awakening through our own practices or through our self-power practices. So that is one of the reasons the teaching of Amida Buddha, teaching of other power, became really popular. The word translated as lacking wisdom in Japanese is Muchi, and meaning ignorant. And lacking wisdom or ignorant doesn't mean that we are not intelligent. We are lacking the wisdom to surpass or transcend this samsara, reincarnation, the world of delusion by our own power. And in Buddhism, we strictly divide the use of Chinese characters, chie and chie. Sound same, but the character is different. Chie is only used when we talk about Buddha's wisdom. First character, chi. This character can be divided into two parts. Top part of this character is same as chi, and it means knowledge or intelligence. And bottom part of this character is san. And wisdom or intelligence is above the sun. So this wisdom is beyond our comprehension. And this character actually have the meaning, fully awakened to the true meaning of things. So intelligence or wisdom is above sun, looking down the sun. So probably this character is expressing the wisdom or intelligence or knowledge or wisdom, which is looking down the sun as it is, fully understanding what is happening right now. I hope this understanding helps to understand this character. And second character, e. This character can be divided into two parts too. Top character means broom, and bottom character means mind. And I understand this character as expressing the broom which sweeps away the self-centeredness of ours. But actually this character has a meaning to select and decide, and also to be fully awakened to the true meaning of things. So these characters, chie is Buddha's wisdom. Then how it is different from another chi? First character, chi, is knowledge or intelligence, as I mentioned earlier, and it has the meaning wisdom. But this character is often used to express blessing or to give or bestow. So chie is different from chie. This knowledge or intelligence is given by observing or hearing the teachings. And it could be learned by observing planetary movements or motions, or what kind of plants blooming, and directions of the winds and so on. But we are able to know or learn things, but we are not able to fully awaken to the truth of things. So that is why we strictly distinguish the use of the Chinese characters, chie and chie. And in this letter, Rennyo Shonin uses Muchi, as I mentioned. And we are lacking the wisdom to surpass the world of delusion by fully being awakened to the truth of things as they are. But we don't need to worry about it, because wisdom we need is on Buddha's side, and it is directed to us through the working of the name Namo Amida Butsu. And we just receive the working and live this life with gratitude for Buddha's benevolence. So I guess today's explanation was much longer than the actual letter itself, but this letter is often read in our services, and it is short, so I hope my explanation helped a little to understand this letter by Rennyo Shonin, and I hope you will continue to read this letter and try to understand what the true intent of Rennyo Shonin writing this letter. So thank you for watching today's video, and in closing, please join me in gassho. Please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. So tomorrow we are going to learn about the letter on the 80,000 teachings. So thank you all for watching. Hi, Hikaru-kun, bye bye. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Great day.